It's time for high school baseball between two of the very best in the state of Florida and beyond. And we are live here on the Hill on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy as the Conquerors of TCA are about to take on the Bobcats from West Broward High School. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray's Sports Bureau, and you're listening to Conquerors Baseball here on both Mixlr and TCA Conquerors Athletics on YouTube. The Conquerors are wearing their all-black uniforms with the blue numbers, and they are the home team with Tyler Ellis, a left-handed senior, future Florida Gator, finishing up his warm-up tosses. The Bobcats are wearing the beautiful baby blue uniforms with the black wording and numbers, and of course they'll be batting first. In case you missed it, here's a batting order for West Broward. Ethan Lindor will lead things off. He is in center field. Second baseman Adrian Bermudez will bat second. Batting third is the shortstop. That is A.J. Cruz. And the cleanup hitter is the catcher Manuel Sarcos. Batting fifth, playing first base, Reggie Rodriguez, a South Florida State commit. The pitcher, Everett Suazo, who is committed to Division II Barry. He will bat sixth. Batting seventh at third base, Isaiah Del Valle. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Ivan Sabater. Batting ninth in right field is Sergio Garcia. And in left field, but not in the batting order, Henuel Rosario facing Tyler Ellis as this ball game is about to get underway. Lindor will lead things off. Right-hand hitter, he steps up, and first time we're trying to do both, so hopefully both our audio on Mixlr and our video on YouTube will work out for you, whichever way you're watching or listening. Tyler Ellis with his first pitch. The fastball misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Ellis, 4 wins, no losses so far. This is his 6th appearance. Ellis, swing and a miss to even the count. At a ball and a strike. In 23 total innings, he has allowed 14 hits, 7 runs, only 3 of those earned for an ERA of 0.91. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch. There's a tapper towards third. Martinez plays the hop, throws to first in time. Well, the Conquerors had that tough loss to Jesuit last night. 5 errors, 4 of them in the first inning. And they want to avoid giving equal opportunity or extra opportunities to the Bobcats here this afternoon, because this Bobcats team just as good. They're 11-4 on the season. 1 win, no losses in Class 7A District 14, which also features Goldman, Hialeah Gardens, and Cypress Bay, as Ellis misses up and away with the first pitch fastball. That 1 district win was 13-2 earlier in the season against Cypress Bay. So 1 ball, no strikes. Ellis delivers and gets a strike on the outer half. Counts even up at 1-1. And we're trying something new, doing both the video and the audio, as this breaking ball goes around the plate. And Arnett, with 2 strikes, will head back to the batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes to Aiden Arnett. And the pitch, a fastball high and tight. Makes the count 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes, and this one is fouled off to the right side. And a great battle between Arnett and Suazo. If nothing else, Arnett is making Suazo throw some pitches. Here's another 1-2 offering. And a looper into center field. Has a chance to drop, but coming underneath and making the catch will be Sergio Garcia. And he had to deal with the sun and this bright blue sky, but he made the play to put it away for out number 1.
Correction, 21, Gage Petrutz.
So Gage Petrutz, the catcher, at the plate. Batting .490 with 3 home runs and 15 RBIs. And a first pitch fastball right in the kitchen of Gage Petrutz, and it's in there for a strike. So 1 ball, no strikes. And a pitch. And a high chopper towards short. Petrutz will beat this one out. That's going to be a base hit. There will be no throw. In fact, the ball bounced away from the shortstop, A.J. Cruz. So the first hit of the ball game belongs to Gage Petrutz.
Number 2, Brady Harris.
And Brady Harris, the Conquerors' highly touted center fielder, steps up to the plate. Rumors are that he has a good chance of being drafted by Major League Baseball later this year. Harris, a Conqueror, future Florida Gator. If he doesn't go pro, takes the first pitch fastball. It is high for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Suazo in the stretch. And a big swing and a foul tip right into the mitt. That evens a count at 1-1. Gage Petrutz, a runner at first. He has stolen 2. He has been caught 1 time. The 1-1 to Harris is a fastball right on the inner half of the plate, taken for strike 2. So the count's 1-2. Nice lead by Petrutz, but not going this time. And strike 3 called on the outer half. Harris did not like the call, but he is out number 2. So 2 outs now with the runner at first for the Conquerors shortstop, Parker Lowe, future LSU Tiger. Lowe comes in hitting .308 with 3 homers and 14 RBIs. Wind's blowing out to right about 9 miles per hour. A slider on the first pitch misses down low. So 1 ball, no strikes. And another slider, this time is in the zone to even the count. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is in the turf. Bounces away. Petrutz takes off. The throw down to second from Cruz is a little bit high and also late. And that will be a wild pitch charged to Everett Suazo. So a runner in scoring position now for Parker Lowe. Two balls and a strike is the count to Lowe. Pitch on the way. Big swing, and he fouled it straight back. So the count remains 2-2. balls, 2 strikes. Long look in by Suazo. Checks that runner, not being held all that closely at second base. Gage Petrutz. Here's a 2-2 and a high pop foul right off the fists, and that will go out of play to the right side. And so Petrutz will trot on back to second base. The count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, if nothing else, Suazo has had to throw some pitches here in the first inning. That was his 18th. Little conference on the mound between pitcher and catcher. Now everybody back into position. Parker Lowe steps back into the batter's box. 315 down the lines, 355 to the power alleys, and 385 to straightaway center here at Trinity Ball-Yard. And now we have timeout called. Coach Stein coming out to talk to his catcher. Looks like a little bit of equipment malfunction that they're going to check into. And so Parker Lowe will step out of the box, wait for the conversation to end, and then get right back in. Ready to resume with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs with Gage Petrutz at second base. Had an infield single and a high chopper to the shortstop and advanced to second on a wild pitch. And now Lowe calls timeout, steps out. Didn't take very long, and he's right back into the box. Suazo takes a long look. Checks that runner at second. Here's a 2-2. There's a line drive into left field. That's a base hit. Petrutz will round third. They will wave him in. The throw is not in time. An RBI single for Parker Lowe, and the Conquerors lead 1-0. A hard one-hopper into left field for Lowe brings in the run. Second hit of the inning and the game for the Conquerors, and Parker Lowe at first base. Brings up Ethan Wheeler, a big left-handed hitting first baseman. Throws right, one of Trinity's main starting pitchers. He was a starter last night, went 5 innings, allowed 4 runs, but only 1 of those earned. His defense, let's be honest, let him down some, especially in the first inning. Wheeler has some power. He's homered 3 times. He's driven in 8. And he takes a fastball right down the middle for the strike. He's hitting .222. 10 out of 45. He's also scored 10 runs. And like Tyler Ellis, when Wheeler pitches, he will also hit. And a high pop-up. That one's going to get out of play over the third base dugout. Now, right now, everything seems to be working on both Mixlr and YouTube. And this one misses just off the outside corner. Wheeler, a very good eye at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, my view's up here at the top of the third base dugout. I can see high and low very well. The 1-2. Line drive into left field, but it will stay up and be playable for Rosario. And that ball took a nosedive on him, so he had to quickly reach down to his right, but he made the catch. So that retires a side. The Conquerors, though, get 1 run on 2 hits and leave 1. After 1, Trinity Christian 1, West Broward 0. So West Broward comes into today's play with a record of 12 wins and 4 losses. Check that, 11 wins and 4 losses, and they've won some games pretty big. Pembroke Pines Charter in the season opener, 10-1. Flanagan, 15-6. District opponent, Cypress Bay, 13-2. Taravella, 11-0. Stoneman Douglas, 9-5. American Heritage, 7-0. Park Vista, 12-2. Cardinal Newman, 12-2. But they had a little trouble with St. John's Country Day last night and Conquerors split 2 with the Spartans, and last night's score, St. John's won that game 8-0. But just like the Conquerors, very, very tough schedule for the Bobcats. They come into today's play ranked number 14 in the state of Florida, number 4 in Class 7A, and number 2 overall in the Miami area. Well, starting pitcher Everett Suazo allowed a run in the bottom of the first. Conquerors pitcher Tyler Ellis had a 1-2-3 top half of the first inning. And so Ellis will now face Manuel Sarcos. Of course, I'm also trying to keep an eye on both feeds. That's why I'm pausing every now and then. Ellis with the breaking ball in there for a strike. Sarcos is hitting .348, 2 homers, and 22 RBIs. 1 strike, and he swings at a slider and is over the top of it for strike 2. 22 RBIs in 15 games. That's doing it at the plate. 0-2. Ellis usually works quickly, throws another slider, and took something off it this time and had Sarcos out in front as well as over the top. And that is strike 3. With Tyler Ellis, don't worry about a pitch clock. So, Florida Gators, you can probably turn that one off whenever Ellis pitches for you. Reggie Rodriguez, a South Florida State commit. Big first baseman in the batter's box, left-handed hitter, swings and fouls this one back. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez is hitting .270, 1 homer, 3 doubles, and 10 runs batted in. And a breaking ball by Ellis. Slider in there for a strike. Count is 0-2. And strike 3, and Ellis has struck out his 3rd in a row. And he got both Sarcos and Rodriguez on 3 pitches each. It brings up the pitcher Everett Suazo. Well, we told you what he's done on the mound. And let's see what Suazo has done at the plate this season. 302, couple of doubles. Takes the first pitch up and away. Suazo has driven in 9 runs. He is 13 out of 43. He scored 6 times. He takes another one for ball 2, a little bit outside, just up above the letters. So the senior, a 2-way player, doing a good job both with the bat and his arm. Ellis, the 2-0 pitch is a fastball down low. So after striking out 2 men on 6 pitches, Ellis falls behind Suazo. 3 balls, no strikes. There are 2 outs. The bases are empty. We're in the top of the second. And a fastball right down the middle, taken all the way for strike 1. Three and 1 the count, and a line drive down the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball and a base hit for Suazo. He will round first, put on the brakes. Gerard Flowers got to it quickly and got it right back in to the second baseman. So a 2-out single, the first hit for West Broward. So Suazo is aboard at first, and third baseman Isaiah DeValley is at the plate. DeValley is committed to USCAA John Melvin Christian. That's a breaking ball that just goes around the plate. A little bit low as well. 1 ball, no strikes. John Melvin Christian of the USCAA, an opponent of Trinity College of Jacksonville the last year. It was their first year as a baseball team. This is their second, and this one is pulled foul. We do have a courtesy runner at first base for the Bobcats. And wearing number 9 will be Jose Hernandez. And a pretty good lead off first. And a ball bounces in the turf. Artificial surface now here at Trinity Ball Yard, and it is beautiful. James, I need you to bring some to my house for my front and backyard. I don't like mowing. There's a high chopper towards third. Martinez will charge. He'll go to first and retire the side. A 2-out single, but nothing else for the Bobcats. And so after an inning and a half, Trinity 1, West Broward nothing. After today, West Broward will be home on Tuesday the 24th. They will play Fort Lauderdale at 4 p.m. And then they're going to go to Key West and play 2. March 27th at 7:30. March 28th also at 7:30 before finishing up the month of March back at home against Coral Springs Charter School. So the next few games for the Bobcats. Conquerors have been very busy. They're about to head to Cary, North Carolina. And if I can get the schedule to pop up, we'll let you know a little more specifically about the upcoming games for TCA. There we go. They're going to my alma mater, Clay High School, as our next matchup.
Now batting for the Conquerors, third baseman, number 23.
April 2nd, home versus Clay. April 3rd at Clay. The April 2nd game at 7 p.m. Jonathan Norman may be doing that one because I will be at Jacksonville University that night. Jordan Martinez steps into the batter's box for the Conquerors. And the first pitch from Suazo is down in the turf. Martinez is hitting .205, but he has hit 4 homers, 3 of those in one game, 11 RBIs. He's doubled twice, and he swings and fouls this one off to even a count at a ball and a strike. Speaking of Jacksonville University, their women's basketball program won the Atlantic Sun Conference tournament. Martinez swings through it for strike 2. I was very happy because I did 11 of their basketball games. Was very happy to see them win that tournament. But tonight they have to play LSU in round 1 of the Big Dance. There's a hot shot into right field and a base hit for Martinez. He takes a massive turn around first, but he will put on the brakes. And the Conquerors have themselves a leadoff single in the second. Third hit for the Conquerors. And it brings up Tyler Ellis, the pitcher. As a hitter, Ellis 182, 1 homer, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs. Jordan Martinez at first base doesn't do a whole lot of running. He is 1 for 1 in stolen base attempts. He has pretty good speed. And the first pitch fastball is just a bit outside. So 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez, a nice lead. He's on the move. There's a ground ball into the vacated hole and into right field. And Martinez will come all the way around first to third on the base hit from Tyler Ellis. Second baseman Adrian Bermudez tried to put a deke move and make it look like he fielded the ball to catch Martinez, maybe going back to second. But Martinez and Coach Murphy, who is at third base, neither one fooled. So back-to-back singles to start the frame. The courtesy runner for the pitcher, Dre Williams, will take over at first base for Ellis. Conquerors have runners at the corners, nobody out, and Chris Reale, the future UNF Osprey, at the plate. Reale's hitting 178, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. And a throw over to first, and the runner is back in time. Conquerors will be home against Baldwin on April 7th. Reale shows bunt, goes through it with a high fastball, but he went after it. Did not pull back on the high pitch, so it is strike one. Sarkos came up ready to shoot to third, but Martinez was able to get back. He then took a peek at first. So 1 strike to Reale. And he shows bunt once again, and this time he takes a strike. So he went after the pitch out of the zone and took the pitch in the zone and is now down 0-2. Runners at the corners. There are 2 outs. And a fake to third and a look to first. Can't do that in pro ball anymore. That's an automatic balk, but you can still do it in high school. Nothing in 2 to Reale. Slide step and a looper that's going to bounce. There will be a throw to second for 1, but no relay throw to first. That will be an RBI fielder's choice to the shortstop. Reale brings in Martinez, who started the inning with a base hit. So runners are now at first and second, and there's 1 away. Goes 6-4 on the putout. Damon Rodriguez, a freshman, at the plate for the Conquerors. Runners going. The pitch is up and in and gets a piece of Rodriguez, so he is aboard. And Reale will advance to second. Reale was taking off on the pitch. And for Damon Rodriguez, that is his first plate appearance as a varsity Conqueror. Did a tremendous job in both middle school last year and JV so far this year. But he got the call up in the starting lineup, and the first varsity pitch he sees, he gets hit, so he trots on down to first. Fortunately, it didn't hit him flush, just grazed him a little bit. And now, conference on the mound. Coach Murphy and Coach Danny English take advantage of the opportunity to speak to their base runners and the next batter, which is Aiden Arnett, the Conquerors' leadoff hitter. Gives me a chance to double check both our feeds, and fortunately everything seems to be in order. And let's hope it stays that way. Aiden Arnett started the ball game off with a fly ball caught in right field. Now an opportunity to drive in a run. He has 5 RBIs, but he is the primary leadoff hitter for the Conquerors. He's homered once. Suazo checks that runner at second, now delivers, and gets the first pitch fastball at the knees on the inside corner. So no balls and a strike. Nothing in 1. They're not holding the runner at second all that close. Bermudez is fairly close, but not close enough to throw back to second. And Arnett this time takes one on the outer half, and that's strike 2. Gage Petrutz waits on deck. In the third, it will be 8-9-1, 2 up for West Broward. A very long look by Everett Suazo. Time called. Arnett got tired of waiting. Now back in the box. 2 on, 1 out, 1 run is in. Conquerors lead 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Check of the runner. And the pitch into turf, bounces off the chest protector, Manuel Sarcos. He did it right. Leaned his body forward to make sure that when the ball hit him, it went straight down, and he held both runners. And so the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Another very long look by the pitcher. Suazo checks the runner at second, Chris Reale, and the pitch. That one just off the outside corner. Very close. I had to wait and see what the call would be. That's how close it was. Honestly, from my angle, I could not have argued if he had called it a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Chris Reale at second. Damon Rodriguez at first. Reale, he reached on a fielder's choice. Rodriguez hit by a pitch. He's not being held at all at first base. Rodriguez way back. Count is 2-2. Suazo checks the runner, now delivers. Fastball just a bit inside to fill up the count. Suazo's not missing by much, but he is missing. The wind is blowing out towards right. Started off at 9 miles per hour. Looks like it's picked up a little bit, according to Old Glory out there. Full count. Let's see what the runners have in mind. Reale at second, Rodriguez at first. Coach Danny English is the first base coach, and head coach John Murphy, another former JU Dolphin, he is at third base. Coach Murphy played some minor league ball as well. Here's a 3-2. High fly ball toward the line in right. Heading over and making the catch is Garcia. And Reale did not tag. And he would have had third base, but he did not get back to the base and tag up. So missed opportunity to advance 90 feet. And now there are 2 away. As soon as that ball's in the air, Reale needs to get on the base because Garcia had to reach for it and really had no chance and had to throw to third. So Wild Pitch will not score a run now. Gage Petrutz will try to drive him in from second with Damon Rodriguez at first. Petrutz 1 for 1, an infield single on a high chopper, and he scored a run in the first. Big break for the Bobcats. And the first pitch, fastball down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Counts 1-0. Suazo stepped off momentarily and got right back on. Here's a 1-0. High pop-up, and that's going to get out of play to the right side. Makes a count a ball and a strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Gage Petrutz. Here's the 1-1, and a slider swung on and missed, and Petrutz nowhere close. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. Conquerors had a great start to the inning. Martinez and Ellis both singled. Martinez has scored, but now there are 2 outs with runners at first and second. Here's a 1-2, and a ground ball up the middle. It's going to be cut off, but there will be no throw. Reale rounded third. He's going to try to score, and he is out at the plate. That will be an infield single for Gage Petrutz, but Chris Reale tried to score. He may have thought the ball got through, and he is out 6-2 at the plate. So some base running mistakes by the Conquerors. Petrutz is 2 for 2. 1 run did score on 3 hits. And there were 2 men left. After 2, the Conquerors lead 2-0. We go to the top of the third, and Ivan Sabater, he's the number 8 hitter in the lineup for the Bobcats. He's followed by right fielder Sergio Garcia, and then the top of the order, center fielder Ethan Lindor. Tyler Ellis, 2 scoreless innings so far, 1 hit. First pitch, breaking ball is outside. Sabater is a future Miami Hurricane. And he hits one hard towards short, but right at Parker Lowe, who will make the throw to first. Wheeler had to stretch, but he's 6'4", and that's an easy stretch for the big man. And there's one away. Wheeler had to reach far to his left to make the play. Again, Ethan Wheeler at 6'4", made that one look pretty easy. Here's Sergio Garcia. Batting .200 on the season, 6 for 30. He does have a double, a triple, and 8 RBIs. There's a hot shot into center field on the line drive. That's a base hit for Garcia. Big turn around first, but he'll stop right there. Second hit for the Bobcats, and that brings up the leadoff hitter, Ethan Lindor. Committed to Missouri State. I want to thank head coach Howard Stein for providing this information. And this one is in the dirt. That is ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Decent but not excessive lead off first by Garcia. Ellis delivers, and a swing and a miss at a slider. As a team, the Bobcats have stolen 34 bases. Garcia has 2 of those. There, the throw to first as a runner's going, and they have Garcia in a pickle, and he loses his footing. And that will be an easy tag for second baseman Aiden Arnett. So it goes as a caught stealing 1-3-4 on the put out. And so there are 2 outs with the bases empty for Lindor, who has stolen 10 bases himself. So it's a good idea for Ellis to keep him off the base paths. The count is 1-1. Ellis delivers. Another breaking ball cued right off the end of the bat. Ethan Lindor, the center fielder. And he takes another breaking ball, but this one is outside. Lindor came in hitting .340, nothing out of 1. Started the ball game with a ground ball to third. He has homered twice, driven in 10, has a double and a triple. Count is 2-2. Fastball, high fly ball, deep right field, but playable for Gerard Flowers to make the catch just shy of the warning track, and that retires a side. The 1-out single is erased on the caught stealing, and also a pickoff credited to Tyler Ellis. We go to the bottom of the third. Conquerors 2, Bobcats nothing. Conquerors fans in the Jacksonville area, if you're looking for an Easter service, well, we have a whole bunch of them here at Trinity Baptist Church, especially at our Oakleaf campus. Our main campus here at 800 Hammond Boulevard. Oakleaf campus down in Argyle. Beautiful new facility. I believe they're going to have 5 or 6 Easter services starting on the Thursday before. And, of course, the new Mandarin campus that just opened about a year and a half ago. We'll have some Easter services there as well. You can go to tbc.org, get the schedule of the Easter services, and pick the one that will suit you the best, as we're going to worship our Lord and Savior, the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Again, that's tbc.org, Trinity Baptist Church's main website. I'm Ray Sports Bureau, and you're watching on YouTube and or listening on Mixlr, both named TCA Conquerors Athletics. As we go to the bottom of the third, Brady Harris, Parker Lowe, and Ethan Wheeler are the hitters for TCA. Harris was called out on strikes in the first inning. Tyler Ellis, 2 scoreless innings so far for the Conquerors. Suazo has allowed a run in each of the first 2 innings, but he's gotten out of trouble, and now he'll work on Brady Harris to start the third. And Harris forgot to bring his 9-iron to the plate and was way over the top of that one that almost rolled across the plate. So 1 strike. Suazo with the pitch. And the slider misses a little bit low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brady Harris. And this time, Suazo gets the inside corner. Count is 1-2. And the pitch on the way. There's a chopper towards short. Should be an easy play. And the throw is dropped, and Harris is safe. Cruz made the throw, but Rodriguez, it did not stick in his glove. And that'll be an error on the first baseman.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Parker Lowe.
Brings up Parker Lowe as 1 for 1. An RBI single in the first. Drove in Gage Petrutz. Harris very fast at first base. He should not be there right now. And Suazo's first pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Brady Harris has 5 steals in 5 attempts. Parker Lowe came in hitting .308, picked up his 15th ribby in the first inning. Got a big swing and a miss, just a little bit late. And Lowe fouls this one off. No balls and 2 strikes. Counts 0-2. And a throw over to first. Harris runs very well. He has stolen 5. No balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch with Harris on the move. There's a line drive into left field. Coming in and making the catch on the dive is Rosario, and Harris did not get back to first in time. He is doubled off on a very strong throw. And so the double play takes Harris off the base paths.
Now batting first baseman, number 16, Ethan Wheeler.
So Ethan Wheeler will now bat with the bases empty. Harris had gone down to the turf, and by the time he recovered, the throw beat him back to the bag. So Ethan Wheeler takes the first pitch for a strike. One strike the count. Wheeler pops this one up, got him right off the fists, and it is out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And this one is down low. Count is 1-2 to Ethan Wheeler. Hit a hard line drive into left for out number 3 to end the first inning. And he takes this one just off the outside corner. Wind has calmed down quite a bit, and it usually goes on and off here on the hill. It's been as high as about 10 to 11 miles per hour, but right now hardly blowing at all, and Wheeler, 6'4", takes one below the knees to fill the count. Suazo has thrown 55 pitches already. Here's number 56, and it's fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ethan Wheeler, playing first base for the Conquerors today. If he can get it down the line, he can run a long way. That's ball 4, so he will trot on down to first. That's only the first walk issued by Everett Suazo. He has hit a man. He's also allowed 5 base hits, but just 2 runs. He got into and out of trouble, especially in the second inning. A little bit in the first, not so bad. But then after the error that started this inning, a line drive double play on an excellent play by Hinwell Rosario. Diving catch and then threw Harris out trying to get back to first. Jordan Martinez at the plate. 1 for 1 with a run scored. Singled to start the second inning. Big swing, and he fouls this one off to the right side. No balls and a strike. And a 1-strike pitch, and Martinez, another big swing, and he fouls this one back. Suazo's now getting ready to throw his 60th pitch. Wheeler at first. 3 stolen bases on the season. Not going. Martinez swings over a slider, and that will retire the side. Looked like a promising start to the inning, but the double play ended that threat. Wheeler stuck at first. After 3, it's 2-0 Conquerors. We go to the 4th. It is 2-0 Conquerors. They scored 1 time in the first, 1 time in the minimum. Actually 1, because one of those base hits was erased on a pickoff. And a first pitch fastball for a strike on the outer half of the plate. So 0-1. One strike fastball is down low. Bermudez came in hitting .357 with 3 doubles. Here's a 1-1. He reached for that one and bounced it to third. Martinez charging a high throw, but again, a 6'4" first baseman over there is able to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 17.
One out for the shortstop, A.J. Cruz, who was called out on strikes his first time up. And he'll next play at Samford. Cruz came in hitting .366. As a team, the Bobcats were an even .300 entering play today. And this first pitch is fouled off to the right side and out of play. Conquerors came in at .260. Ellis has 1 strike on Cruz. And a southpaw delivers, and a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Very gentle breeze now blowing out towards right. Could not have asked for nicer weather. Mid-60s. Just a beautiful Friday afternoon. And a 2-strike pitch, a slider swung on and missed. That is strike 3. That is strikeout number 4 to Tyler Ellis. Shout out to my beautiful bride, Beth, who's listening in to the Mixler feed. Enjoying the end of her spring break as well. 2 outs, bases empty for Manuel Sarcos, who was a strikeout victim his first time up, and he pops up the first pitch, and it goes out of play over the first base dugout. Coming up on 31 years, James, for Beth and me. James Couch, our PA announcer, and also helps a lot with the new technology. We are still working out some of the kinks on the video, and hopefully that won't take too much longer. Ellis delivers a 1-1 slider that catches the outer half of the plate. So a ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are empty. Ellis looking for another 1-2-3, and he will get it with strike 3 called on a beautiful curveball. He strikes out 2 in the inning and is 5th overall. Bottom of the 4th coming up with the Conquerors leading 2-0. Conquerors come to bat in the bottom of the 4th, leading 2-0. 7, 8, and 9 due up. Tyler Ellis, Chris Reale, and Damon Rodriguez facing Everett Suazo. 3 innings so far, 2 runs, both earned, 5 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Tyler Ellis pitching and hitting, and at the plate he is 1 for 1. Got a base hit in the 2nd, but his courtesy runner was caught trying to steal. Or actually erased on a fielder's choice. So So Ellis will start things off in the fourth. And first pitch from Suazo is a fastball at the knees for a strike. No balls and a strike as the wind starts to pick back up. About the way we started, out towards right at around 9 to 10 miles per hour. This one bounces off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Counts even at 1-1. Ellis lunges for one and fists it foul into the Conquerors bullpen area. So the count's a ball and 2 strikes. Conquerors trying to get back to that state championship game and this time bring home the banner. Here's a 1-2. Just below the knees. Sarkos thought it was strike 3 and started to throw it around. Ellis knew it all the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Conquerors state runner-up last year. Here's a 2-2. And this one is called strike 3 at the knees. So Ellis is out number 1. 3rd strikeout for Everett Suazo. The Division II Berry College commit. There I go again, still trying to get rid of this cough. Little by little, it's getting better. And Chris Reale has an RBI, nothing out of 1. Had a ground ball fielder's choice that brought in a run his last time up. And he swings at one outside and fouls it off. Reale was thrown out trying to score, and that ended that second inning. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. 2 strikes and the pitch is fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Time called. Suazo didn't like the baseball, so he asked for another one. Boy, in the majors, they have to have a minimum of 66 brand new baseballs for every game. Those things aren't free either. Now we're ready with the 2-strike pitch to Chris Reale. Started to flinch, and the slider missed outside. Great eye by Chris Reale. Counts 1-2. Suazo delivers. High pop foul, and it's out of play. 2 up in the top of the 5th for the Bobcats. Reggie Rodriguez, Everett Suazo, and Isaiah Del Valle, barring any changes. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Suazo took a lot off the changeup and had Reale way out in front and over the top. And that is strikeout number 4. And Damon Rodriguez at the plate. His first varsity appearance in the second inning, and he got plunked. So he has an on-base percentage of 1,000. And a swing and a miss and a fastball. No official at-bat just yet. No balls and a strike, 2 outs, the bases are empty. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez is taking good hacks, but he's late on the heater. Suazo will probably stick with the fastball. He did, but he tried to overthrow it and bounced it. Ball and 2 strikes. Rodriguez, also an effective JV pitcher. Here's a 1-2. And strike 3 on the fastball. So all 3 Conquerors go down on strikes in the 4th. 5 overall now for Everett Suazo. After 4, Trinity 2. Bobcats nothing.
off the Bobcats first baseman, number 7, Reggie Rodriguez.
We go to the 5th, and Reggie Rodriguez will lead things off for West Broward. Went down on strikes his first time up, the South Florida State commit, followed by Suazo and DeValley. And Ellis's first pitch, breaking ball, a little bit low. Reggie Rodriguez. 1 ball, no strikes. Left-handed batter, and this time, breaking ball is called the strike. Rodriguez shakes his head no, saying no way was that a strike, but it's 1-1. Ellis winds and delivers, and had the hitter out in front of a breaking ball. Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch. And he did not bite at the slow curve. And it's 2-2. One missed down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ellis takes a little more time. Now ready. Fastball. Hit off of Ellis. There will be no play. Fortunately, it hit his glove and not him flush. Of course, Coach Murphy and the trainer will come out and take a look at Tyler Ellis. That's a base hit for Rodriguez, but the concern right now is Tyler. Ellis says he's all right. They're going to give him a couple of moments to make a few tosses, make sure everything's okay. Got a nice ovation from both the Bobcats and the Conquerors. Bobcats have a pretty good crowd with them. They've been up here all week. They're 1-1 on this trip to Jacksonville. They defeated Bishop Snyder 2-0 a couple of days ago. And a swing and a miss at a slider. Ellis looks like everything is all right. And they fell 8-0 to St. John's Country Day last night. Those are 2 top-notch, and I mean top-notch teams in the state. Breaking ball from Ellis is in there for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes with the runner at first, nobody out. Fastball chopped foul. And we'll redo the 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Everett Suazo, the pitcher, at the plate. He is 1 for 1, a base hit to right in the second. Rodriguez at first. And a breaking ball, grounded towards third. Martinez will go to second for 1 to relay to first. Not in time. But the Conquerors get the lead runner on a 5-4 fielder's choice. And Suazo is safe at first. Now, last time he came out for a courtesy runner, and he will once again. Jose Hernandez.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher number 9, Jose Hernandez.
So Hernandez at first.
Number 14, Isaiah Devalle.
1 out. And the batter is Isaiah Del Valle. We'll be playing at John Melvin Christian soon. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. Jose Hernandez has not tried to steal a base this season. Ellis has picked 1 off, and he just tried to get a second. That one had all intent. And a pitch. A bunt. Back to the box. Ellis has to turn and throw, and it's in time. Wheeler again able to make the stretch and the catch, and there are 2 away. That'll be a sacrifice bunt. 1-3 on the putout. So there are 2 outs. DeValier is able to into second. Ivan Sabater at the plate, grounded to short his first time up. 2 outs. Ellis with a 2-run lead. He's focused on the batter. Arnett, the second baseman, will stay close to the bag. Ellis, though, very experienced, knows he just has to get this last out. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Strike call. Nothing in 1. And Ellis delivers another breaking ball, and this one nearly got away from him and nearly hit the batter. So the count's even at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Ellis, a long look. 1 check of the runner at second, and a slider, swing and a miss for strike 2. Tyler Ellis, he'll throw any pitch in any count. There's no fastball or curveball situation for him. One and two, another long look. This time doesn't worry a bit about the runner, and he bounces one that gets away from Petrutz. The runner will advance to third, so Hernandez 90 feet away. That will be a wild pitch charged to Ellis. Still, though, the count of 2-2 with 2 outs, and that runner now at third. Ellis will go from the stretch. Here comes a 2-2. Martinez well behind the runner and perfectly positioned for the ground ball. Throw to first in time. The leadoff single gets to third but does not score. The Conquerors lead 2-0 as they come to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Everett Suazo, 4 innings, 2 runs, they're both earned. 5 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And in the bottom of the 5th, he will face Arnett, Petrutz, and Harris as the Conquerors lead 2-0, getting 1 in the first and 1 in the second. They've had other opportunities, but Suazo's been able to get out of the jams each time. Conquerors had a big opportunity to break it open in the second inning. They got just the 1 run. Defensive play, throwing out at the plate. A.J. Cruz, the shortstop, cutting down. Chris Reale trying to extend the lead to 3. First pitch to Arnett. He'll bounce one into left field. That's a base hit. Arnett is aboard. Good speed on the base pass. He's now 1 for 3.
Now batting the catcher, number 21, Gage Petrutz.
Arnett came in hitting .354. Second on the team behind only Gage Petrutz, who is at the plate right now. He came in, Petrutz, at .490. He is 2 for 2. Both of them infield singles. Takes a fastball inside. Petrutz is now 26 for 51 on the season. He is over 500. Arnett off first. High fly ball into right field. That one hit off the handle. And a catch made with ease by Sergio Garcia. One out. And so Petrutz now right at 500. And Brady Harris at the plate. He has struck out and reached on an error. But after reaching, he was doubled off by a diving catch in left. And Harris unable to get back to the bag in time. Good pop at the plate in Harris. Takes the first pitch for ball one. Harris has 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, also 2 doubles, came in hitting .259. And takes a strike on the outside corner at the knees. Counts 1-1. That was pitch number 80 for Everett Suazo. Arnett off first. Decent but not excessive lead. And the 1-1. Hit hard towards short. Backhanded to throw to second for 1. The relay throw is just in time. A very nifty 6-4-3 double play turned by the Bobcats infield to end the inning. A leadoff single, but nothing else. Only 3 men bat. We go to the 6th. The Conquerors 2. The Bobcats nothing. To the 6th, and Sergio Garcia, the number 9 man, will lead things off. He is 1 for 1, got a base hit to center in the 3rd. Lindor and Bermudez are due up next. Tyler Ellis makes his first pitch of the 6th inning and misses with a breaking ball. Ellis 5 innings so far, just 3 hits, no runs. He hasn't walked anyone. He has struck out 5. 1 ball, no strikes, and a high pop-up to the right side. Wheeler will give way to Arnett right on top of the line, just into the outfield, and Arnett puts it away for the out. Wheeler did exactly what he was supposed to do. Stay with it until either the second baseman or the right fielder calls him off, and Arnett able to make the play. So 1 out for the leadoff man, Ethan Lindor. He is 0 for 2. Grounded to 3rd and a fly to right. First pitch, fastball on the inside corner. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1 on the way. And this one got away from Ellis. And it's 1-1. There's a lot of room behind home plate. But that's not automatic. If the ball gets away, there's about a 2.5-foot concrete wall. Nobody on base right now to worry about. And a hot shot pulled foul. But we've seen many times a pitch past the catcher, hit off that wall and bounce right back to the catcher for an easy out at the plate or a throw to the bases. So runners still have to be very careful when they see the ball get past the catcher. course, the bases are empty right now. 1-2 to Lindor. And Ellis delivers a slider that's lifted into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. It bounces right in front of Chris Reale. That ball had a little bit of top spin to it, and Reale looked like he was going to make the play, but made the wise decision. You don't want the tying run to come to the plate with someone in scoring position, so make sure to keep the ball in front. Only hit number 4 for the Bobcats. Adrian Bermudez at the plate. Nothing out of 2, the Missouri State commit. Ethan Lindor also committed to Missouri State. He's aboard at first. He's now 1 for 3. Bermudez came in hitting .357. And a fastball for the strike. 1 out with the runner at first. The tying run is in the batter's box. Bermudez has not homered this season. And the slider misses low and inside. Wind, very gentle breeze out towards right. And base umpire calls time. Just a ball that got loose over near the dugout. A ball and a strike. Ellis with a great look at Lindor at first. Lindor leaning back towards first, but he'll take off. As the ball gets by, it hit off the wall, and a throw. Little bit late, but that's what I was talking about a moment ago. Petrutz made a good throw, but Lindor got a fantastic jump. That is a wild pitch. Petrutz put it right on target, but Lindor, with his speed, was able to get in before the tag. Adrian Bermudez, now a chance to drive in a run. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Long look by the left-hander. Checks that runner at second, now delivers. Breaking ball, strike called. That evens a count at 2-2. And time called. Coach Sebastian Moore wants to head out to the mound and chat with Ellis. And he got out there in a hurry. For Sebastian Moore, former catcher here at TCA. Played his middle school, JV, and varsity baseball right here on the hill. Very baseball knowledgeable. And as a catcher, he would make a really good head coach one day, because catchers have to know a lot about everything. They're watching the entire field. They learn their pitchers. They learn the strike zone. They focus on the hitters. So, Coach Moore, don't be surprised if Seabass is a head coach somewhere someday. The count is 2-2. We're ready as Bermudez gets back in the box. Ellis checks Lindor at second. And a 2-2 fastball lifted into left field. Reale toward the gap. He will make the catch. Lindor not tagging, and he'll beat the throw back to second, and there are 2 away. Reale tracked that one very well, made the catch on a slow jog, and made a good throw, but Lindor heads up base running. A.J. Cruz has struck out twice. He will try to bring in the run. Ellis's first pitch is a fastball upstairs. And I don't want to miss anybody, but in case we don't see Sarkos, he will go to Miami. Manuel Sarkos, the catcher. Haven't mentioned that yet. Ace Aguila, Central Florida State. So congratulations to all these commits. A whole bunch on both teams. Breaking ball and a strike called. Hopefully I did not miss anybody now. One ball, one strike to A.J. Cruz. 2 outs. Ellis trying to end this inning right here. Here's 1-1. Fastball, tapped foul right off the foot of the batter. And so Ellis is now ahead in the count, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ellis now back on the rubber. Very long look. Ellis usually doesn't take very long to make a pitch. This is a big pitch here, though. And it's 1-2. The pitch, fastball, popped, foul, out of play. Count remains 1-2. Another long look by the left-hander. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss at a slider. Ellis took something off it and got the strikeout, his 6th. He strands the runner at second, and the Conquerors will come to bat in the bottom of the 6th, leading 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Conquerors leading 2-0. They got a run in the first. They got a run in the second. They had a few other opportunities, but Suazo has done a good job getting out of trouble, and he has held the Conquerors to just 6 batters over the last 2 innings. 5 innings pitched, 2 runs, both earned, 6 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. The Conquerors will have Parker Lowe, Ethan Wheeler, and Jordan Martinez in the bottom of the 6th. Parker Lowe, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Got a base hit in the first that brought in a run and lined into a 7-3 double play in the third. That left fielder, Genuino Rosario, made a diving catch. Brady Harris had gotten all the way to second, and Rosario's throw beat Harris back to first. So Parker Lowe will try to start a rally. And the first pitch is in the turf. 1 ball, no strikes. Suazo with the windup and the pitch, and a high fly ball, right center field. 2 men are giving chase, and it's going to be caught by Garcia in the gap. Lowe got it a little bit toward the end of the bat. That allowed Garcia to camp under it for the first out. Brings up Ethan Wheeler, who's nothing out of 1. He drew a walk in the third, but did not advance. Suazo has now thrown 84 pitches, 60 of them strikes. And this one misses down low. 1 ball, no strikes. And ball 2 is low and inside. Center fielder Ethan Lindor playing really shallow for a guy who can hit the ball a long way. And Wheeler takes the fastball on the outside. Ball ball 3. And strike called on the 3-0 pitch. Right fielder Garcia, little deeper than mid-range in right. Same in left. And ball 4 bounces across, and Wheeler for the second straight time has drawn a walk. And that's only the second walk issued by Everett Suazo, both to Ethan Wheeler. And Jordan Martinez is at the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. That was in the second inning. Timeout. Coach Stein heads out to the mound. Coach Stein is assisted by Mr. Eddie Bermudez, Hector Aguila, and Andrew Suarez. Former major leaguer Andrew Suarez. The Conquerors with 2 former major leaguers on their coaching staff, Storm Davis and John Wasden, and we are very happy that Coach Wasden is doing much better this year. We're going to have a new pitcher. Adrian Bermudez will come in from second base, and he will take over for Suazo. So I'll write his name down on the score sheet. And then we'll check on the pitching numbers for Bermudez. 1 win, no losses, a 3.41 ERA, and this is his 7th appearance on the mound. 12 1/3 innings pitched. Bermudez has allowed 11 hits, 10 runs, but only 6 of those earned. He has walked 7 and has struck out a really good total of 16, and that's in just 12 1/3 innings. He will inherit Ethan Wheeler at first with 1 out, trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Jordan Martinez will be the first man that Bermudez faces. Everett Suazo, 5 1/3 innings, 2 runs, both earned. He is responsible for the runner at first. He allowed 6 hits, struck out 5, walked 2, and hit 1. Martinez watching the new pitcher pretty intently as well. Came in hitting 205 with 4 homers and a couple of doubles, 11 RBIs, 1 for 2. Martinez now 10 for 46 on the season. Bermudez will have to work from the stretch because Wheeler's at first. Suazo went out to left. And Garcia went from right field to second base. Let's check that. Rosario went from left field to second base. Garcia is still in right. So my mistake. But we got it cleaned up. No change in the batting order. These are all defensive changes. Martinez digs in. Bermudez, his first pitch, breaking ball for a strike. Counts 0-1 to Jordan Martinez. And another breaking ball. This one got the inner half. And it's 0-2. Martinez sees 2 breaking balls on each side of the plate, 1 on each side, and now looking for something he can drive. 0-2. Martinez calls time. Looks like something got into Jordan's eye. He cleans it up, and he's ready once again. Wheeler doesn't run much. Has a decent but modest lead off first. 2-strike fastball, misses up and away. Wheeler has stolen 3 bases. He doesn't go a whole lot, but he's usually successful when he does. There he goes. High fly ball, left field, way back. This ball is off the wall. Wheeler on his way to third. They will hold him up, and Martinez has a double. Martinez, right off the base of the left field wall. Had a chance to go, but the top spin made it take a nosedive.
Tyler Ellis.
Credit to Suazo for getting to the ball quickly and getting it in to keep Wheeler from scoring. But there are two men in scoring position. Tyler Ellis, the pitcher, at the plate, 1 for 2, a base hit in the second. Ellis has driven in 8 on the season, swing and a miss. All 4 infielders now playing in. Try to keep Wheeler from scoring. 1 strike pitch to Ellis, and he took a big hack but pulled his head and came up empty. Nothing in 2 to Tyler Ellis. There is 1 out. Runners at second and third. And the pitch. Check swing. And no swing, says the base umpire. Breaking ball missed outside. Big opportunity for some insurance runs for the Conquerors. A ball and 2 strikes. Bermudez needs a strikeout. Long look, now the pitch. Hot shot into right field. That'll score 2. Wheeler will score. Martinez motors around. He will score. The ball is bobbled in right. It doesn't matter. Ellis has himself a 2-run double, and the Conquerors lead 4-0. It got just under the glove of Reggie Rodriguez, and both runners cross the leadoff walk, followed by a double, and then Tyler Ellis extends the lead by 2.
Courtesy runner for the Conquerors, number 6,
DeAndre Williams will run for Ellis once again. And it brings up Chris Reale, who has driven in a run with a ground ball in the second inning. Breaking ball misses upstairs. The first run, Wheeler, he is charged to Suazo, so close the book. And Bermudez gets charged with Martinez's run. So Suazo, 5 1/3, 3 earned runs. Breaking ball for a strike. The count is 1-1 to Chris Reale. Big 2-run double by the pitcher, Tyler Ellis. And that one is fouled off and out of play. So we'll see now if Ellis comes out to finish this one off, or if he gives way to Brennan Bachtel or another pitcher. It would not be a save situation. The count is 1-2. There's 1 out. 2 runs are in. DeAndre Williams is the courtesy runner for the pitcher at second base. Conquerors getting some rhythm going in the dugout. Here's the 1-2 into turf and gets away. Bounces off the wall, but there will be no throw. Williams read it perfectly. So wild pitch charged to Bermudez. And Reale, with 1 out, has a big opportunity to add another run. Just needs to get the ball into the outfield. Again, all 4 infielders in on the grass. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Bermudez, a long look from the stretch, delivers. Time called, so no pitch. Reale had asked for time. It was granted. And now Bermudez will wind up with the runner at third. It's 2-2. And a pitch on the way. Misses outside. That fills the count. Waiting on deck is Damon Rodriguez, barring a change. In the 7th, Manuel Sarcos, Reggie Rodriguez, Everett Suazo, the scheduled hitters. Will they face Tyler Ellis? We'll find out soon. 3-2. Breaking ball, got him. That's out number 2. And a much-needed strikeout for Adrian Bermudez to keep that runner at third. And Damon Rodriguez at the plate. Hit by a pitch in the second, struck out in the fourth. First pitch from Bermudez. Breaking ball. Check swing, but he went around. 0-1. If Rodriguez would reach, Aiden Arnett would bat next. The one-strike pitch, and a curveball misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bermudez from the windup. There's a ground ball knocked down by the third baseman. A throw to first, not in time. And Damon Rodriguez has his first varsity hit, and it is an RBI single to bring in DeAndre Williams, and the Conquerors lead 5-0.
Now batting second baseman, number 24.
Great job by Isaiah DeValier to make the play, and he made the throw. Rodriguez had beaten the throw, even though the ball got away. Since he was there first, that is a base hit, and his first varsity RBI. So Damon Rodriguez, 2 for 3, getting on base with an RBI. 1 for 2 officially. He's on the move. Pitches outside. The throw not in time. And a first varsity stolen base for Damon Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the freshman, getting an opportunity and contributing as a designated hitter today. And Arnett, a chance to drive in another run. 1 ball, no strikes, and a breaking ball is in there for the strike. Count is 1-1. I thought it was a strike, but it was called a ball. And this one is down low, and that's ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 on the way, and that's in there for strike 2. Conquerors have a home-and-home series against my alma mater, Clay High Blue Devils. April 2nd here at 7, April 3rd there in Green Cove at 6. April 7th, Conquerors are home against Baldwin, 7 p.m. first pitch. The 2-2 misses upstairs to fill the count. And then April 9th, the Conquerors are at Swanee. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's a payoff pitch. It's in the turf. That is ball 4. So Arnett draws the walk. First one issued by Adrian Bermudez, and it brings up Gage Petretz, who is 2 for 3 with a run scored. Time called. Coach Stein heads out to the mound. For the Bobcats, home at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, March 24th against Fort Lauderdale. At Key West for 2. 7:30 both nights, March 27th and 28th. And then home against Coral Springs Charter on March 31st, beginning at 4 p.m. New pitcher for the Bobcats. And this new pitcher is Reggie Rodriguez, who comes in from first base. Let me write him down, and we'll tell you how he's done as a pitcher. Rodriguez as a pitcher, no record, an 8.84 ERA, making his 4th appearance. He has pitched 6 1/3 innings. He's allowed 8 hits, 10 runs, 8 of them earned. He has walked 6 and struck out 8. Rodriguez will inherit runners at first and second with 2 outs, and Gage Petrutz will be the batter. Petrutz has 2 infield singles, both to the shortstop. In the first, he ended up scoring the first Conquerors run. In the second, first base was as far as he got. In fact, that infield single was knocked down by the shortstop. That shortstop, A.J. Cruz, then threw out Chris Reale trying to score. And that ended that second inning. So Petrutz watching the new pitcher. Conquerors came into today's game not ranked in max preps, but number 11 in the country in perfect game.
Now batting the catcher, number 21, Gage Petrutz.
West Broward, very high ranking in the state of Florida on max preps, the number 14 team. We're ready as Petrutz is in the box. And Rodriguez toes the rubber and gets ready to make his first pitch. It is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Rodriguez, an infield single and a stolen base. Arnett at first. He walked. Counts 1-0. Gage Petrutz digs in, takes ball 2 in the turf. 2 balls, no strikes. Long look by the big right-hander. And Rodriguez delivers, and a slider for a strike. Rodriguez, a South Florida State commit. Trying to end the inning in which the Conquerors have scored 3 to extend their lead to 5-0. Checks the runner at second, who's not being held, and the pitch is a breaking ball that misses low and inside. That's ball 3. Brady Harris waits on deck. Petrutz, the 8th Conqueror to bat this inning. Three balls and a strike. Ball 4 is down low. The bases are loaded for Brady Harris. Arnett advances to second. Rodriguez to third. There are 2 outs. Brady Harris has struck out, reached on an error, and hit into a double play. Now Petrutz is the catcher, so he'll come out for a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, or correction. Number 3, Burke Roten.
Burke Roten will run for the catcher. Brady Harris, the batter. Big opportunity to break this one open. There are 2 outs, though, and Harris was trying to go downtown with that one. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez winding up with the bases loaded. The pitch, fastball just outside, and it's 1-1. The wind is still blowing out towards right. Close to, but not quite 10 miles per hour. Here's the 1-1 to Harris. Breaking ball, strike 2 called. Rodriguez 1 strike away from ending the inning. It's been a good one for the Conquerors. The first 3 men after the first out reached and then scored. Here's a 1-2. And a fastball's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. If Harris reaches, Parker Lowe will bat next. In the 7th, Sarkos, Rodriguez, and Suazo for the Bobcats. The count is 2-2. Rodriguez wants to get it done with this pitch, but he runs the count full, and that lets everybody take off. Roten, the runner at first. Arnett at second. Damon Rodriguez at third. They're all going on the windup and a high fly ball, but he got it off the handle. It's going to stay in play, and the catch is made in deep right field by Sergio Garcias to retire the side. The Conquerors, though, get 3 runs. The big blow, a 2-run double from Tyler Ellis. And as we go to the 7th, the Conquerors lead 5-0. Top of the 7th, and it is Tyler Ellis trying to get a complete game. He will face 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order. Manuel Sarcos, Reggie Rodriguez, Everett Suazo. Ellis has not pitched a complete game yet this season, but he has done it before. Here's his first pitch of the 7th, a swing and a miss. That is pitch number 77 for the senior left-hander. 2 strikeouts for Sarcos. First one swinging, second one looking. 1 strike, breaking ball, got away from him and missed up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th. Ellis needs 3 outs. Swing and a miss at a fastball. The 1-2. And there's a tapper towards third. Martinez tries to barehand it. Second chance, and the throw gets away. That's going to be a base hit. And Wheeler got Rodriguez. Little pitcher-catcher conference on the mound didn't last long, and Everett Suazo is ready to take his hacks. He's now in left field. He is 1 for 2 as a hitter. Base hit came in the 2nd inning. He has 2 on and nobody out. And there's a fister into right field. That's a base hit. Everybody will move up 90 feet. The bases are loaded with nobody out. Suazo now 2 for 3. That one hit right off the handle and blooped into right. So Sarcos is at third. Rodriguez is at second. Suazo will do his own running because he's no longer the pitcher. Isaiah Del Valle at the plate. Nothing out of 1. Did a sacrifice bunt his last time up. The tying runs now in the on-deck circle. And at the moment, it's Ivan Sabater. Ellis's first pitch, breaking ball, strike called. So this is now a save situation should Ellis need some help. No balls and a strike. There's a ground ball towards third. Martinez will step on the bag, let the run score, throw to first in time. That's a double play. No RBI credited to Isaiah DeValier. It goes as a 5-3 DP. Sarko scores. The run is unearned, and there are 2 outs. Rodriguez is out. He's the one going to third. Suazo advanced to second on the play, so he's all alone on the base paths now. The first pitch by Ellis misses. There are 2 outs. Ellis just 1 out away from a complete game win. There's a snap throw to second, and a runner's back just in time. A great throw by Gage Petrutz. Tried to end the game with a pickoff. That was very close. Suazo was able to evade the tag of Aiden Arnett. Saboteur an RBI opportunity. 2 balls, no strikes. High pop-up, foul territory. Wheeler over near the fence and does not make the catch. Might have lost it in the sun. And we'll do it again. He was dealing with the sun and the fence. Two balls and a strike. Saboteur is grounded to short and third. Ellis unfazed with bases loaded, nobody out. He got a double play ground ball that a run scored on, but now he just needs his final out. He has fallen behind 3-1. Sergio Garcia is scheduled to hit next. He is in the on-deck circle. Here's a 3-1 from Ellis. High pop foul out of play. The count is full. Three balls, two strikes. Ellis not too concerned with that runner at second. Still a 4-run lead with only 1 out left to get. He'll take a look, but nobody's anywhere near the bag. The 3-2 on the way. And a ground ball towards short. Low, Fields throws to first. That's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Christian Academy 5, West Broward 1. Tyler Ellis, a complete game victory. He is now 5-0 on the season. He allows 1 unearned run on 6 hits. He did not walk anyone, and he struck out 6. Everett Suazo takes the loss for the Bobcats. Suazo now 1-1 on the season, 5 1/3 innings, 3 earned runs. Well, the Conquerors, they're now 12-4. The Bobcats now 12-5. Bobcats had a nice trip to Jacksonville, 1-2, but they played a couple of really good ball games, and they played in the state of Florida. Conquerors are at Clay and home again.